Hey, what's up, guys? This is Pastor John. I just want to say, hey, happy Holy Week to all of you. I mean, this is the week between Palm Sunday and Easter. Easter's coming up. We have this Friday is Good Friday, and then Easter Sunday morning. So this is kind of a cool time for the church. It's a cool time to reflect and kind of work through the whole passion narrative, the whole Jesus coming into Jerusalem and then moving towards his crucifixion, and then Easter Sunday and the empty tomb. And so it's a really cool reminder and focus for this time of year. But this last Sunday we taught on and kind of processed through the triumphant entry, the Palm Sunday, where Jesus comes into Jerusalem and everyone's super excited about him coming in. And so one of the things I'm always struck about there is that it's a constant reminder for me, and I think for us as a church, to not try to put Jesus into what we think he should be, the compartment or the place where he should be in, right? So the people in Jerusalem, the Jews, they were all excited because Jesus was going to come in and he was going to finally do what they wanted him to do. And he ends up throughout the narrative, and I know coming up on Good Friday, the crucifixion was seen as this great defeat, because they thought Jesus was doing one thing and Jesus was actually about doing something so much greater and so much bigger. And what they thought was Jesus was going to take, the people of God, and he was going to finally kind of put them at the top of the heap, right? He was going to make them the rulers and those in charge. And finally, why wouldn't God do that? I mean, doesn't he want his people in charge? And doesn't he want good, God followers to be the ones who get to make all the rules and to have all the power? But Jesus was like, he kind of flipped that on its head, and he's like, guys, what I really want is not you guys to be in charge of everything, but you guys to be the foundation on which everything else is built. Meaning, we work our way to the top, but he's like, no, you need to work your way to the bottom so that you can be the kind of foundational pieces where you're trying to outserve each other, not outlead each other, and outlove one another, not outperform one another. So he totally flips it on its head. And so I think that's a challenge for you, and it's a challenge for me today, because we're still trying to climb the ladder, but Jesus is still saying, hey, guys, what about working to outserve one another and love one another instead of trying to outlead and perform one another? And so I just have a couple questions I want you to kind of process through. Is like, who are those people that you think you should be above? Like, who are those people that we all do this? We put ourselves in that hierarchy, and we're thinking, wow, I'm better than those people, or it would be so much better if I had the power over those people, or, and all sorts of stuff divides us, whether it's economics or education or even race and ethnicity. Like, what are the things that we struggle with? And maybe that's a sensitive question for you. Maybe you don't want to answer it, but I think it's a question that we need to answer. Like, who do you see yourself as better than? And who does God challenge you? No, don't see yourself at the top of that pile, but how can you actually serve those people? Right? That's one thing. And two, like, what does it look like in our lives? What does it look like in our community if we really took Jesus's message seriously? Like, if we actually said, okay, how can we really be servants to all? And how can we be ones who show love to our whole community? Like, those are really significant questions. And I love the Palm Sunday that challenges us to think through those difficult things. Like, who do you need to kind of bring before God and say, God, forgive me for thinking that I'm better than? And who and how do you serve the people in your community well and be the hands and feet of Jesus? So some questions, hopefully it causes some dialogue, and I look forward to seeing you this weekend. We have Good Friday service from noon to 3. We're going to open up the church for prayer and reflection, and then, of course, Easter Sunday morning. We look forward to seeing you, and invite some of your friends to come out and celebrate the empty tomb together. So we love you guys. Look forward to seeing you. God bless.